for two copies for you and your counsel, Chief Kehoe.
That's where you want to be. I know. Old.
Okay. So, just as preliminary word here regarding this document, Chief Kehoe, it purports to be a daily incident log. Do you recognize it as such?
Yes, I do.
Okay, is this an official record of the Newtown Police Department?
Yes.
Okay, and I direct your attention to sort of page 3 of this document, which has been marked as Complainant's Exhibit C. Are you looking at page 3?
Yes.
Looks like it's for, correct me if I'm wrong, sir, but this is for December 14, 2012 at 9:35? At the top of the page?
Yes.
Okay. What is the incident type there?
Unwanted person,
And the location or venue?
12 Dickinson Drive?
Okay, and you understood that to be the Sandy Hook Elementary School?
Yes.
Okay. Now, there seems to be a list of units. I'm counting one, two. Looks like there were 22 units that are identified. Were those all Newtown units? Newtown Police Department units?
Again, I would object, and I'm going to ask what this has to do with the subject of this.
Communication.
Okay.
Well,
Can you answer the
The question,
what's the relevance?
yes, sir. Your Honor, we have requested, under FIC 14461, our Exhibit CA is the FOIA request dated April 25th, 2014, in which we asked the police department for call log sheets, particularly under subparagraph 3 of that FOIA request. Subparagraph 3B, we asked for copies of all communications for December 14, 2012, from 6 a.m. through 6 p.m. between the Newtown Police Department and the Connecticut State Police Trooper 1 helicopter. Mr. Halbig testified we did not receive that.
Okay.
My inquiry is whether or not there is indicia in here of communications so that if they exist, then the next question would be, why do we not get them?
Okay,
So
now-
my question,
Now, is the
my-
document that you're looking at now, is that the call log? Or is
yes, it is.
Okay. So that's the
It's
sub.
the incident log.
Daily incident log. Well,
I'll
so,
allow the
may,
question.
For that limited purpose.
For the purpose of
I withdraw
discussing
my
the,
objection to that limited
this
purpose.
Trooper 1 helicopter.
So just so I'm clear on the question. The question was, were all those units Newtown police units?
yes, sir, that was the question.
Had to be.
Yes.
For unwanted person.
Okay,
They're all
thank you, if I
responding.
just have a half a moment. Okay, he said they're all units. I think my next question. Acknowledgements here in communication with Trooper Helicopter 1.
We don't see anything.
So, Chief Kehoe, to your understanding or your remembrance of December 14, 2012, do you know whether or not there was any communication between the Newtown Police Department and Connecticut State Police Trooper 1 helicopter?
Objection. This is under FOIA, they're kind of documents. So whether there are communications or not is irrelevant. The question is whether there are any documents regarding communication.
May I?
Can you rephrase the question regarding, how was that? Yeah, you rephrase it if there were any documents regarding the communications in writing between the Newtown Police Department and the Trooper One helicopter.
Thank you, Commissioner, I will. Chief Kehoe, do you know whether or not there are any transcripts of communications for December 14, 2012, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. between the Newtown Police Department and the Connecticut State Police Trooper One helicopter?
To the best of my knowledge, there are no communications.
No communications?
That's correct.
There were no communications between the Newtown Police Department and the Trooper One helicopter for the state police that day?
Her question was transcripts of communications, so do you mean to say, to your knowledge, there's no transcripts of communication?
Well,
I think that was your question.
that was my question, but I think his testimony is what it is. I guess I respectfully take issue with Your Honor asking you if he means to say,
No,
all
Trying
due
to
respect, sir, understood,
Clarify
understood.
your answer, it wasn't quite on point. So it could read one thing, and you may have meant something else.
Are you aware of any transcripts?
Objection to counsel redirecting my testimony, my question. I appreciate that, Attorney Frank, I'm all set. So, Chief Kehoe, do you know whether or not there's any audio of communications between your department and the Trooper One helicopter for the state police on that day?
There is no audio, to the best of my knowledge.
Okay. I may just have a second, Your Honor. For purposes of moving forward, I'll suspend that line of inquiry just for a moment and ask Chief Kehoe. Chief Kehoe, were there any, are you aware that Mr. Halbig was at the Newtown Police Department yesterday reviewing purported dash cam videos from Lieutenant
Cinco and
Lieutenant
Seabrook.
Cinco and Seabrook?
Yes.
Okay. Now, sir, you know, I'm just remind you you're under oath, but I'd like to ask you whether or not you know whether or not those dash cam recordings contain a date, signature, and a timestamp, as well as a listing of the police car or unit and the officer?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Do the dash cam videos typically contain a date stamp, a time, a unit, or an officer's name in the video?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us why there was no date stamp or time on the video shown to Mr. Halbig yesterday by your executive secretary?
What you reviewed yesterday was a copy. The best we could do to copy our in-car camera system to a medium that could be viewed by you, and that was our best attempt to copy it.
Well, so if the originals had date and time stamps on them, how did those date and time stamps fall off of the copies which were given to us for viewing yesterday?
I'm not sure they did.
Did you review
They're embedded in that copy of the video reviewed yesterday.
And how do you know that?
Because I viewed them.
And did you actually see them appear on the screen,
Yes.
superimposed on the video?
Well, can we get 'em?
Okay, so you did review them prior to allowing us to view them yesterday?
Yes,
And it's your testimony that there were date and time stamps on them at the time that you reviewed them?
yes.
Okay. I'm going to revert back to the prior question where I was asking you whether or not there had been any communication between the Newtown Police Department and the State Trooper Flight 1. I'm going to hand you two copies of one document. So, I see that you and your attorney have had an opportunity to review this. Do you understand what this document is? Do you recognize it?
I'm only reading it, it's a Trooper 1 flight log on December 14, 2012.
And, can you read the description?
Objection. Document's not in evidence,
It will be.
Would you like to
not based on this testimony.
Well,
put-
let's,
put into evidence?
I'm requesting that it be put into evidence at this time.
And what's the relevance of this?
Communication.
It's a communication, it purports to evidence a communication between the Newtown Police Department and the Trooper 1 flight log.
This witness cannot authenticate a Trooper 1 flight log from state police.
So you don't
Do
believe
you-
that this
do you
is what it
recognize this
is?
document?
No.
Is this a Newtown document?
No, it's not.
Okay. So your
So
testimony,
I'm gonna uphold the objection.
okay, thank you, Commissioner. So your testimony, Chief Kehoe, is that there was no communication between the Trooper 1 flight and between the Newtown Police Department and the Connecticut State Police Trooper 1 helicopter that day?
That's correct.
Okay. Thanks.
Now you gotta go back to that 95.
Just to let the parties know, it's been over an hour and a half.
Okay.
So if you wanna, I don't know if you have a
Yeah,
call, but,
I want to call,
One more, Gino failure. Gino
if we
failure.
don't get this finished, we'll probably have to continue to the hearing to another date. So I don't know if we wanna try and get it all done
Gino
today.
failure.
hold on, just, hold on a second. If I may, just for a second. I think we can go and show fail.
Failure, yeah.
Okay, I have no further questions for Chief Kehoe.